everyone, and today we will be learning, or you can say we will be exploring the worlds of living and non living things. Now, the point arises when we talk about the journey of the living and the non living things. So, we are going to explore so many things in our environment, right? Okay, so are you guys ready to learn that? So, let's go. Let's embark the new journey, right? Okay. Now, does anyone knows like what are living things, right? Okay, we talk about living things are technically animals, plants, people, right? Like the human beings, right? We are the human beings, right? Talk animals in the we keep the animals in the criteria of living beings and the plants, right? Okay, now these living things also includes humans like us as well, right? Now the question arises, okay, if living things are these, what are the non-living things, right? So non-living things are the ones that you can say like rocks, like toys, like cars, and the figures as you can see over here, right? Okay, these are the ones, these are the objects that doesn't need a requirement of growing, that doesn't need a requirement of eating something, and they don't breathe as well, right? Like living things can breathe, like me, you can say you can breathe, right? You can locomote means movement, right? You can go anywhere by using your feet, right? You can crawl as well, right? You can grow, right? You can grow from a tiny little baby, you can grow to an adult, to an old person, right? Okay, so this is what a difference between a living and a non-living thing we have, right? Now let's even take this journey of learning the living and the non-living thing into an interesting activity, right? Okay, so let's start with adventure. Now I am going to show you some pictures and I want you to tell me if they are living or non-living. So are you guys ready for the challenge? So let's go. Okay, now if I show you the picture of this flower, will this flower will be considered as a living being or it will be considered as a non-living being? What do you guys suggest? Think. Will it be a living or will it be a non-living? Which one of these two? So technically, if you see it over here, plants grow, right? They breathe in and they breathe out as well, right? So we can consider it as a living one, right? Okay, correct. Okay, now when we talk about these living ones, right? Okay, so we usually says that these living ones, because over here the plant also grow, it needs sunlight, it drinks water from the roots, right? Okay, to survive, right? Easy. Okay, now if I show you the picture of this balls, right? Like there are so many balls over here, football ones, basketball ones. Will out of these balls, right? I am saying, will these balls will be considered as a living one or a non-living one? Can they breathe? No. Does they need sunlight? No. So we can consider them that they are non-living, right? They don't grow, they don't eat, they don't breathe, right? So we can consider the balls as the non-living ones, right? Okay, now if I talk about this amazing adventure that we have started in exploring the world of living and non-living, so we have learned an incredible journey, okay, about the living things like animals, like plants. They grow, they eat, they breathe, they need food, right? They need water, they need air to stay alive, right? Like you guys also need air to stay alive as well, and all these requirements as well. Now if I talk about non-living ones like toys, rocks, even this pencil, the laptop you're viewing this video, right? They do not need any of these requirements. They do not grow, they cannot move on their own unless and until you're pushing and pulling them, right? Okay, they don't need food, they don't need water, or they don't need air to remain as they are, right? So here we can say this is the all about the living and the non-living journey that we have learned today. Okay, and I hope the topic is clear to you. So thank you for understanding. Bye, take care.
Please like, comment and subscribe our channel. Thank you.